The window pane is fogging up, another layer on the day. The sun is low and pale, but still I wouldn't have it any other way. Pulled on my favorite faded jeans, the ones that hold the summer scent. But there's a new crispness in the air, a message that the seasons send. I watch the people hurry by, wrapped tight in scarves of moss and gray, and wonder what they're dreaming of as the colors slowly drain away. My hands are wrapped around this mug, the steam is kissing at my face. A simple moment finally tuned within this quiet hidden space. It's the taste of an autumn breeze latte, sweet warmth against the chill. Another chapter closing softly, standing perfectly still. The leaves are turning gold and crimson, painting pictures on the street. A gentle rhythmic slow transition, everything feels bittersweet. This quiet hum, this soft surrender to the rhythm of the fall. I'm letting go of what was tender, answering nature's quiet call. The soundtrack in this little room is humming low beneath the talk of yesterday's adventure shared and tomorrow's gentle promised walk. I hear the rustle of the pages, someone's lost within a distant tale, and every little sound just settles like dew upon a misty veil. I feel the pull of hibernation, a slowing down I can't refuse, trading busy summer nights for comfort in the amber autumn hues. It's not sadness, it's just knowledge, the cycles turning fresh and old. The story written on the pavement in shades of bronze and liquid gold. It's the taste of an autumn breeze latte, sweet warmth against the chill. Another chapter closing softly, standing perfectly still. The leaves are turning gold and crimson, painting pictures on the street. A gentle rhythmic slow transition, everything feels bittersweet. This quiet hum, this soft surrender to the rhythm of the fall. I'm letting go of what was tender, answering nature's quiet call. The air is clean, the sky is clear, the kind of clarity you crave when all the summer haze has lifted and only honesty can save. I close my eyes and take a breath, feeling the cool air in my chest, and know that this right now is better than chasing after all the rest. Just a slow drip of the coffee machine, a soft distant melody, autumn breeze latte, and me fade out with lingering electric piano chords and drum loop. Twist, the season starts when these come out, sealed with a whispered autumn kiss. No rush hour frenzy in my step, just a slow deliberate stride. The city breathes a different rhythm as the daylight starts to hide. I catch my reflection in the window, bundled up and smiling wide. Something about this changing landscape sets all my anxious thoughts aside. I'm walking slower, seeing more, the tiny details details on the ground. Every shade of burnt umber is a beautiful familiar sound. Oh, it's a sweater weather serenade played on the changing leaves. A melody the wind has made, carried on the crispest breeze. The kind of comfort you can wear, wrapped right around your skin. I'm letting go of all the care and letting the quiet moments in. Ooh, this is the feeling of coming home. Ooh, when the year starts to unwind, where every scattered thought can roam and leave the past behind. Met up with friends at our usual spot, the one with the cracked ceramic sign. We're talking low beneath the ceiling, sipping something very sweet and fine. The laughter echoes softly here, a blanket woven in the air, sharing stories of the summer's end without a single sense of care. It's the simplest of connections, the warmth that radiates from us, a quiet faith in what is certain, a bond that we can always trust. The light is fading through the window, painting stripes across the floor, and I could stay here in this moment for 1,000 quiet hours more. Oh, it's a sweater weather serenade played on the changing leaves. A melody the wind has made, carried on the crispest breeze. The kind of comfort you can wear, wrapped right around your skin. I'm letting go of all the care and letting the quiet moments in. Ooh, this is the feeling of coming home. Ooh, when the year starts to unwind, where every scattered thought can roam and leave the past behind. Let the gentle current pull you down into the quiet undertow, where all the hurried noise of summer is replaced by this golden glow. There's magic in the air right now if you just stop and look around. Serenade, the guitar riff repeats and fades with the eternity beat.
The city slows down to a crawl. The traffic lights are painted red, reflections on the wet asphalt. A million thoughts inside my head. The air is thick with petrichor, a scent that whispers of the rain, washing away the dust and heat, erasing every little strain. I got the windows cracked a bit, just enough to let the current through. Feeling the cool touch on my face, a gentle reminder that it's true. Summer's packed its final bags, leaving only the memories ghost. And now the days are drawing shorter, exactly when you need them most. Oh, and underneath the copper sky drive, everything's turning slow. Watching the neon lights arrive, putting on the evening show. A steady bass line in my chest, matching the rhythm of the street. Putting every worry to the test, finding the moment bittersweet. Yeah, the feeling's right, the mood is set, in this autumnal fading light. canvas burnt orange and deep, a secret held between the shadows while the hurried city sleeps. I passed the park where children played, chasing shadows just a month ago. Now it's just the sound of crunching leaves, a gentle melancholy low. I pull into a quiet spot where the world is just a distant haze. The engine cools down on its own through these longer fingers on those. I tap my fingers on the wheel to the pulse of the looping beat. A solitary peaceful feeling, making this moment feel complete. Underneath the copper sky drive, everything's turning slow. Watching the neon lights arrive, putting on the evening show. A steady bass line in my chest, matching the rhythm of the street. Putting every worry to the test, finding the moment bittersweet. Yeah, the feeling's right, the mood is set, in this autumnal fading light. This is the moment I won't forget, cruising into the quiet night. No destination on the map, just letting the road unwind and bend, knowing that this quiet journey has no specific sudden end. Just moving forward, chilling slow, letting the copper colors guide. Hey, hey. Copper sky drive. 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 Just a hum, send that arpeggio and sub bass fade out gently. Yeah.
The fog is heavy near the corners, clinging to the wrought iron fence. A whisper of wood smoke in the air, a beautiful sweet consequence of someone lighting up the fire against the deepening cold. A story that the season tells in shades of faded green and gold. I stop my walk beside the vendor, steam is rising from the cart. He smiles a slow and knowing smile, a master of a simple art. The little paper bag is warm, a perfect weight inside my hand. The simplest pleasures feel the best across this sleepy waiting land. It's the scent of roasted chestnuts, mingling with the mist and light, bringing back 1,000 moments. Everything feels strangely right. A gentle crackle, a soft sweetness, a flavor tied to late October. A sensory memory completeness before the world has turned sober. Oh, I can hold this one forever deep inside my grateful soul. The simple fleeting autumn treasure, making every fragmented part whole. The street lamps are beginning to glow, casting circles on the wet stone. Every passerby a silhouette, walking quietly all alone. But the feeling here is one of sharing in this unspoken common space. We're all chasing the same comfort at a slow and contemplative pace. The sound of distant city chatter, muffled by the heavy atmosphere. Everything is tuned down lower, leaving no room for any fear. I take a bite, the texture yielding a perfect moment in the dark, leaving a trail of tiny crumbs, a temporary quiet mark. It's the scent of roasted chestnuts, mingling with the mist and light, bringing back 1,000 moments. Everything feels strangely right. A gentle crackle, a soft sweetness, a flavor tied to late October. The sensory memory completeness before the world has turned sober. Oh, I can hold this warmth forever deep inside my grateful soul. This simple fleeting autumn treasure making every fragmented part whole. Let the scent lead you home tonight, following the smoky sweet air. There's a comfort in the cold outside, a beauty in the way you care. For simple things, for quiet peace. Roasted chestnuts, scent. Acoustic guitar and vinyl crackle slowly fade.
The light today is different now. It enters at a lower angle, casting shadows long and strange in a confusing, beautiful tangle. I trace the dust motes in the beam, suspended in the cooling air. A million tiny particles, a silent promise and a silent prayer. For things to slow down just a bit, to catch the passing of the year, to hold the beauty of the ending before the barren winter is near. I sit and watch the whole world pause right before the sun dips low. In that specific perfect moment, the final brilliant golden show. These golden hour reflections on the window of my mind, searching for lost connections that the summer left behind. The air is thick with silent knowing, every color starts to burn. I watch the final light is going, a beautiful and gentle turn. Oh, let me linger in this fading before the curtains start to close. This skies invading, slow parading of everything the spirit knows. I think of words I didn't say, of paths I chose not to pursue, of all the people who have walked through moments that were fresh and new. The past feels closer in this light, less harsh, more like a gentle dream, floating by on a quiet river, following a steady stream. I pick up my worn out notebook, the spine is cracked, the page is bent, to capture all these fleeting feelings, the messages the heavens sent. The silence here is not a void, it's a canvas waiting for the brush, a perfect place to simply wait in this profound and gilded hush. These golden hour reflections on the window of my mind, searching for lost connections that the summer left behind. The air is thick with silent knowing, every color starts to burn. I watch the final light is going, a beautiful and gentle turn. Oh, let me linger in this fading before the curtains start to close. This autumn parade in slow parading of everything the spirit knows. The vastness of the autumn sky holds all the secrets that we keep, a promise that the soul will rest while the tired, frantic world is asleep. Just watch reflections, golden hour. The echo-laden electric guitar rings out and slowly decays. Found the little photograph tucked between the pages old. The edges frayed and slightly worn, a story in a shade of gold. It takes me back to that clear day beneath the maples turning red. The way the light fell through the branches, framing everything you said. We talked about the future then, paths stretched out and undefined, holding on to every promise, leaving all the doubts behind. Now the scene has changed completely. The leaves are falling just the same, but that sharp, specific, sudden feeling still whispers like a secret name. It's a maple leaf memory pressed deep inside the turning, a gentle, persistent ache of beauty mixed with the quiet sting of fear, of letting go of what was vibrant, a moment's captured in the sun. But every color is defiant till the final quiet race is run. I'm breathing in the scent of endings, knowing the season must retreat, holding on to these slow sendings, finding the bittersweetest sweet. Coffee in my hand is cool. I didn't notice the time had slipped, lost in the silent contemplation, with every memory slowly tripped. I watch a single crimson leaf spin and drift down to the street. It doesn't fight the pull of gravity, accepting its gentle, soft defeat. There's wisdom in the way it surrenders, shedding all the heavy green, trusting in the common silence, a perfectly curated scene. And maybe I should learn from that, to let the past fall where it may, keep the warmth, the golden feeling, but release the whole of yesterday. It's a maple leaf memory pressed deep inside the turning, a gentle, persistent ache of beauty mixed with the quiet sting of fear, of letting go of what was vibrant, a moment's captured in the sun. But every color is defiant till the final quiet race is run. I'm breathing in the scent of endings, knowing the season must retreat, holding on to these slow sendings, finding the bittersweetest sweet. Remains long after the fire is out. The light stays long after the sun has set. This maple leaf memory is a keeper, a truth I know I won't forget. Leaf memory, the acoustic guitar loop and cello fade out slowly.
The alarm went off, the sky outside was pale and high. There's a bounce back in my tired step beneath this clear invading sky. Traded the flip-flops for the boots, the ones that click upon the stone. Ready for the day's adventure, stepping out into the unknown. But every feel's predictable in the most comforting of ways. The smell of cinnamon and sugar marking the start of these golden days. I'm humming to a melody that popped inside my sleepy head. Another dose of simple joy spilled out before the words were said. It's the pumpkin spice heartbeat, kick in the morning into gear. The perfect rhythm that repeats, chasing away all the lingering fear. A little sweetness, a warm kick bubbling up inside my chest. It's the autumnal magic trick, putting the whole wide world to the test. Yeah, I've got that joyful, steady pulse, matching the tempo of the beat. No time for feeling any false sense of incomplete defeat. Ooh, walk past the bakery on the corner. The scent of warmth reached out to me. The queue is long, but I don't mind enjoying the simple company. We share a smile with strangers here, united by the common need for that first perfect morning fix. Planting a happy little seed. The world outside is sharp and clean. The air is cold against my cheek. A clarity I haven't felt since the hottest summer week. This is the feeling of renewal, of starting fresh and starting strong, knowing that this vibrant energy is exactly where I belong. It's the pumpkin spice heartbeat, kick in the morning into gear. The perfect rhythm that repeats, chasing away all the lingering fear. A little sweetness, a warm kick bubbling up inside my chest. It's the autumnal magic trick, putting the whole wide world to the test. Yeah, I've got that joyful, steady pulse, matching the tempo of the beat. No time for feeling any false sense of incomplete defeat. Let the groove take over your shoulders, let the rhythm move your feet. It's a simple pleasure to behold, making every chilly morning sweet. Pumpkin spice heartbeat, electric piano melody and drum loop fade out with a final bright chord.
The sky broke open just an hour ago, a sudden heavy cleansing sheet. I took shelter underneath this arch, away from the chaos of the street. The air is thick with the scent of wet dust, the smell of concrete and of rain. A quiet comfort in the thunder, washing away the lingering pain. I watch the cars splash past the curb, the wipers working hard and fast, leaving streaks of color like memories that are built to last. There's a strange peace in the isolation. The world is muffled far away, just the steady sound of dripping water, marking the slow passing of the day. It's the first rain under the bridge, where the city holds its lonely breath. 1,000 quiet, untold stories clinging to the fear of death. Then rebirth, the cycle turning, as the water finds its way to sea. A lesson that the soul is learning in this gray, isolating degree. Let the sorrow be washed away now. Let the current take
is fading through the water, turning the asphalt to a mirror, reflecting back the tired face of someone getting clearer and clearer. I trace a circle on the ground, thinking of the promises I kept and all the ones that slipped away while the frantic, busy world still slept. The cello weeps a tired tune, a melody that understands the weight of all the slow goodbyes held loosely in our failing hands. But even in this somber setting, there is a beauty hard to miss. The simple fact of being sheltered, sealed with the rain's forgotten kiss. It's the first rain under the bridge, where the city holds its lonely breath. 1,000 quiet, untold stories clinging to the fear of death and rebirth. The cycle turning as the water finds its way to sea. A lesson that the soul is learning in this gray, isolating degree. Let the sorrow be washed away now. Let the current take it all. Finding comfort in the simple vow to answer nature's silent call. The world is quiet for a while, beneath the drumming steady sound. A perfect place to close your eyes until the solid ground is found. Oh. Effect and cello solo fade into silence.
The late night glow from the street outside, paint stripes across the wooden floor. Everything is put to rest now. The knock of the last departing door. I pour a cup of steaming liquid, dark as the fabric of the night. A pinch of spice to cut the silence, a simple necessary light. I watch the tiny floating particles dancing in the rising steam, lost in the quiet contemplation, a half-forgotten waking dream. The air is still and cool and crisp, carrying secrets on its breath. A perfect time for honesty, escaping the cycle of life and death. It's charcoal and cinnamon, a contrast in the deep dark night. Finding depth in the surrender, basking in the solitary light. The piano keys are whispering softly, secrets only I can hear. Putting all the hurried noise off, eliminating every fear. This quiet hum, this deep acceptance, of the path that I must walk alone. A moment of sacred essence built upon a solid silent stone. The clock ticks slow upon the mantle, each minute stretching out so long. The world outside is holding still now, wrapped in a comfortable dark song. I open up my weather journal, the lines are blurred, the ink is pale, writing down the hard-won lessons that only solitude can unveil. The weight of summer's expectation has finally been put to rest, leaving only the honest core, putting my tired soul to the test. And in this quiet I can see it, the truth beneath the heavy screen, the meaning of the slow transition, a perfectly curated scene. It's charcoal and cinnamon, a contrast in the deep dark night, finding depth in the surrender, basking in the solitary light. The piano keys are whispering softly, secrets only I can hear, putting all the hurried noise off, eliminating every fear. This quiet hum, this deep acceptance of the path that I must walk alone. A moment of sacred essence built upon a solid silent stone. Let the silence fill the spaces, let the darkness hold you tight. In the depth of these quiet places, you'll find your own internal light. Charcoal, cinnamon, pina chords and deep synth pads slowly decay. Break of dawn, the air was cold upon the glass, leaving the city and its noise behind, watching the highway markers pass.
The sun came up in shades of rust, painting the fields in muted tone, rolling down the dusty windows, feeling completely on our own. But we're chasing something simple now,
a space where we can truly breathe, putting distance between the deadlines, beneath the autumn-colored reef.
I turn the volume low on the radio, letting the silence fill the air.
Just the sound of the tires rolling,
an unspoken connection that we share.
This dusty road reverie is taking us where we need to be, shedding the layers of the frantic, finally feeling completely free. The horizon is burnt orange and endless, stretching out beneath the sun, knowing that this journey is timeless. rest my head against the seat, watching the telephone poles rush by. They look like giants standing guard beneath the vast and open sky.
We stop for coffee at a diner with a neon sign that's half burned out, sharing the moment over sweetness without a single sense of doubt.
In the small towns that we pass through, the leaves are falling in the street. A simple, quiet, perfect life feels beautifully and strangely sweet. We don't need a complicated map, just the willingness to roam, following the changing season, always finding our way back home. This dusty road reverie is taking us where we need to be, shedding the layers of the frantic, finally feeling completely free. The horizon is burnt orange and endless, stretching out beneath the sun, knowing that this journey is timeless until the quiet day is done. Oh, let the gravel fly beneath us, let the memory fill the space, just the two of us finally focus, finding a gentle, slower pace. Hand in hand, watching the shadows grow longer. The light is fading, but we're not afraid. Every kilometer, a moment of quiet wonder, a simple, perfect piece we've made. This dusty road reverie, electric guitar tremolo and synth lead fade out slowly. The sun is fighting through the blinds, casting strips of muted light, a soft, reluctant, gentle waking after the comfort of the night. No sudden rush, no urgent calling, just the simple need to be wrapped in the sheets, watching the dust motes floating endlessly and free. The city sounds are far away, a distant, comfortable low hum. I pull the coffee closer to me, waiting for the gentle warmth to come. There's a silence in the atmosphere, a quiet that the weak can't touch, a moment where the world surrenders to needing nothing, wanting much. It's the Sunday morning haze, clinging softly to the room, lost in these slow suspended days, escaping any sense of doom. The jazz guitar is whispering low, a melody that feels so right, watching the gentle steady flow of everything bathed in this golden light. Oh, let the morning linger on now, before the busy world comes back. Just this feeling of holding on now, resting on the perfect track. The scent of a beautiful waking autumn dream. I slide my fingers over the spine of a book I started long ago. No need to rush the final chapter, just enjoying the gentle steady flow. The rhythm of the bass is steady, a pulse beneath the quiet talk, a reminder that the world is moving. Even if I choose not to walk, I stretch my body in the warmth, the feeling of deep content at ease. Thankful for these slow provisions carried on the autumn breeze. It's the Sunday morning haze, clinging softly to the room, lost in these slow suspended days, escaping any sense of doom. The jazz guitar is whispering low, a melody that feels so right, watching the gentle steady flow of everything bathed in this golden light. Oh, let the morning linger on now, before the busy world comes back. Just this feeling of holding on now, resting on the perfect track. Don't fight the pull of the silence, let the quietness soak you through. A perfect slow indulgence, a beautiful necessary due. Sunday morning haze. Sunday morning haze, a bright bass and brush drums fade into a soft silence, soft silence.
The sun is lower than it's been since the memory of the early spring, casting shadows long and strange. The final offerings that it brings, they stretch and warp across the ground, reaching out for the fading light, a physical manifestation of the coming heavy winter night. I feel the cold creeping in slowly, a chill that settles in the bone, a quiet existential question, faced completely and utterly alone. The year is winding down its story, the chapters closing one by one, leaving only the simple facts beneath the cold and setting sun. It's the longest shadow falling out, covering the path I walked before, making me take a solemn vow to ask for less and to walk for more. The synth pads hum a heavy tone, resonating deep within my chest, a vast unshakable feeling known, putting every fleeting thought to the test. Oh, let the darkness hold its beauty, let the vastness make its claim, finding peace in the final duty, whispering the season's quiet name. I stand upon a hill tonight, where the wind bites sharp against my face, watching the city lights come on in this solitary quiet place. They look like distant tiny sparks against the significant mark. I pull my jacket tight around me, a simple act of self-defense against the truth of the vast silence. A powerful, quiet consequence. A season's turning, time advancing. A force you cannot hope to tame, but there's a strength in the acceptance. Whispering the same eternal flame. It's the longest shadow falling now, covering the path I walked before, making me take a solemn vow to ask for less and to offer more. The sin's path hum a heavy tone, resonating deep within my chest. A vast unshakable feeling known, putting every fleeting thought to the test. Oh, let the darkness hold its beauty, let the vastness make its claim, finding peace in the final duty, whispering the season's quiet name. Look into the shadows hard, you'll see the truth of what remains. When all the superficial noise departs, only the honest core sustains. Fades out slowly with the heavy bass.
The sky is clear and deeply velvet. The stars are scattered like bright dust, but the real light is the moon tonight. A silver sphere we blindly trust. It hangs above the sleepy fields, watching the harvest put to rest. A silent, gentle, ancient keeper, putting our tired souls to the test. I walk the path that leads through the woods. The shadows are defined and deep, but the glow is strong enough to guide me. While the great city starts to sleep, I hear the rustle of the dry grass, the whisper of the cool night breeze, a sense of profound completeness carried on the ancient trees. It's the harvest moon glow pouring over everything you see, a magical, gentle, quiet flow, setting the weary spirit free. The harp strings pluck a soft cadence, a melody that feels like time, a beautiful, slow, sweet remembrance reaching its eternal primal. Let the ancient wisdom settle deep inside your beating heart, this luminous ethereal metal, setting the quiet night apart. I stop beside the edge of the water, watching the perfect circle float, reflecting back the silent wonder, catching in my grateful throat this feeling of profound stillness, where nothing is rushing, nothing strains, just the simple, honest presence, washing away all the passing pains. I feel a connection to the earth now, the cycle's turning strong and true, the promise of the quiet resting before the coming of the new. The air is fresh with the scent of pine, mingled with the dry late autumn soil, a beautiful reminder that creation is worth every moment of the toil. It's the harvest moon glow pouring over everything you see, a magical, gentle, quiet flow, setting the weary spirit free. The harp strings pluck a soft cadence, a melody that feels like time, a beautiful, slow, sweet remembrance, reaching its total primal. Let the ancient wisdom settle deep inside your beating heart. This luminous, ethereal metal, setting the quiet night apart. Look up and feel the silent power, the silver light upon your face, a perfect slow enchanting hour found in this solitary space. Harvest moon blue. Harvest moon blue. Harbor busy airs and bell sounds fade into silence.
I dropped the needle on the record, the familiar scratch and pop. I crave a sound that cuts through the noise, a simple comfort that can save. I know this melody by heart now, the way the chord progression falls. It's the soundtrack to a simpler time, heard through these quiet waiting walls. The dust motes dance inside the beam of the lamp that sits beside the chair. Everything I need right here, without a single sense of care. It's not a fancy modern sound, just analog and pure and low, a perfect current to relax to, letting all the anxious feelings go. It's the vinyl scratch kindness, a little noise that feels like home, putting all the digital blindness, letting the tired spirit roam on a simple, repetitive loop now, carrying the vintage tone, a gentle, quiet, honest vow that I am not completely alone. Oh, let the imperfections play now, every static hiss a friend, finding grace in the slow display now, right until the quiet end. I watch the labels spin around, a faded circle worn and old. It tells a story of the past in colors that are bronze and gold. I think of hands that held this music, the journey that the grooves have made, the thousands of forgotten moments in sun and shadow, light and shade. The singer's voice is soft and clear, talking about a gentle rain, a simple universal feeling, wash away the common pain. I close my eyes and let it settle, the warmth that radiates from sound, the kind of comfort that is heavy on perfectly honest solid ground. It's the vinyl scratch kindness, a little noise that feels like home, putting all the digital blindness, letting the tired spirit roam on a simple, repetitive loop now, carrying the vintage tone, a gentle quiet
kindness. Record loop and vinyl hits slowly fade out.
The summer sprint is finally done. The pressure of the heat is gone. I can breathe a little easier now beneath the cool and quiet dawn. I used to feel the urgent need to bloom before the year was through, watching others reach their peak, wondering what I was supposed to do. But the autumn teaches patience, the beauty of a slower grace, finding my own unique tempo, running my own specific race. The leaves are turning on their own schedule, a perfect unhurried display. And I'm learning to accept the fact I don't have to be perfect today. It's a late bloomer's wish, whispered on a crisp late air, finding power in the kindness of letting go of all the heavy care. The scent brass swells in affirmation, a strong and steady golden sound, releasing the need for validation, standing on my own solid ground. Oh, I'm trusting in the simple timing, knowing the root is deep and strong. This is my gentle, slow climbing, right in every little wrong. The wisdom settles with the cool, replacing the heat of the frantic rush. I'm weeding out the old anxieties within this peaceful golden hush. I see the beauty in the process, the slow, deliberate, steady yield. A harvest that is rich and deep across a calm and peaceful field. I'm letting go of the comparison, the fear that I was left behind. The simple truth is I was growing, the way the quiet autumn kind develops colors deep inside that only patience can reveal. A beautiful, slow transformation, a truth I finally start to feel. It's a